Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laetitia, and in this video I wanted to share 5 tips for an easier labor as a first time mom. So I only did this once, but yeah, I hope it can help you out. So if you're interested, keep on watching. So my baby is right there on the bed, so if you hear little baby, that is why. Right now she's doing a little bit of tummy time, so she may get fussy pretty quickly. But yeah, anyway, let's just move into this. So the first thing I would say is to stay calm, and how you stay calm is going to be very dependent on your environment. So the first thing I would say is try to make your environment as calm and conducive to you staying calm as possible. So it really depends on your personality, but personally I knew that having a bunch of people at my birth would be stressful, so I only wanted my husband. I only wanted my husband to be there and my midwives, and that's it. And that will depend on your personality, as I just said, and what you need and everything. So if you need your mom, if you need your friend, if you need your doula or whatever, like, do what is necessary for you to feel like your environment is going to help you stay calm. So what I did was I only wanted to have my husband. I wanted to not put the lights on, so I gave birth during the day, so I didn't really need to put the lights on. But throughout the night I labored all throughout the night, and I stayed home and I did not put the lights on. I just stayed in the dark. So that's what helped for me. I know lots of women, they also like to put some music on or to listen to meditations. I tried the meditations, it did not work out for me. I was like, no, please just shut up. So you never really know, but focus on who's going to be there for you and how the environment is going to look like. Okay, so my baby has just joined the chat. The next one is to stay active as much as you can while you're in labor. So what I did is, at first when I was in labor at night, I stayed on the yoga ball for as long as I could. I just stayed on that yoga ball to go through most of my contractions. Sometimes I couldn't because it felt a little too much or too intense, but I know that it really helped me to just focus. Sometimes it can help you to take the focus out of the pain of the contraction and just focus on the movements that you're doing. That way the contractions may feel a little less intense, but don't take my word for it, okay? It may not work. Also try light walking or just changing positions. So sometimes I would be sitting, sometimes I would be on my yoga ball, sometimes I would be just standing up, sometimes I would be walking. And I think it really helped just to get the labor going. And you want your labor to last for as little as possible, because what you want to avoid is to get so tired that at some point you just want to give up. So I would say try and get your labor going as fast as possible, and what you can do to help with that is to just stay active. So one thing that I thought that I would not do, and I really did, was to just let go and make noise. So I really wanted to stay silent. Like, I loved all those videos that I watched of amazing women who stayed super grounded and super calm. But for me, at least for this first time, screaming, it just helped me release some tension, and I was trying to keep it in, and it was just making it even more intense than it should have been. So screaming, which I really wanted not to do, actually helped. So I would say, if it's screaming, if it's staying calm, if it's just maybe being weird, or just let go of expectations and go with the flow, go with what your body is asking you to do, and don't feel too bad. Give yourself some grace. Ooh, my notes. Give yourself some grace. It's gonna be okay. I really didn't want to scream, and I did, and I don't care. Then the next step would be to learn breathing techniques. So I think if you're watching this type of videos, I'm sure that you are learning breathing techniques. If I'm honest, I did take some time to learn some breathing techniques, but I think I should have spent more time really learning how to breathe because at some point during my labor it started becoming a little bit difficult to breathe, especially when I was trying to push. So for me, the pushing phase was the hardest. I really advise that they do work on breathing techniques for like the labor, entire labor phase, from when you're going through contractions and also when you will be pushing. I don't think I worked hard enough on that pushing phase throughout my pregnancy, and I kind of paid for it when I was pushing out my baby. So definitely don't forget about the pushing phase like I did. And the next one, and I think that's the most important one with the environment and staying calm, is to labor at home for as long as you can. Okay, labor at home for as long as you can, because at home you don't know what's going on. You don't know how much you're dilated. You don't know. I didn't even look at the time to myself. Like, I didn't look at the time, so I didn't know what time it was. I only knew it was time to go to the birth center when my husband woke up. But really, you can just be in your zone and not think about anything but your body, to stay in tune with your body and your baby. And to me, it was the best part of my birth, to just be at home, be in peace. And I labored at home. Okay, so my water broke at midnight, but I had been in labor since 5:30 p.m. and I left to go to the birth center at around 8:30. So I can't count because my baby is just going crazy. You can compute that in your mind. I spent most of the labor at home, and I think it made a huge impact. I know some people, as soon as their water break, they go to the hospital or they go to wherever they are going to give birth, and that can just add a level of stress that you won't have if you're laboring in peace at home. So these are my 5 tips for an easier labor. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to this channel, because I'm making so many more videos like this one. My baby is getting very impatient, so I'm going to go now. Bye bye.